Just as Dennis Scott predicted, calm and cool and collected. Dwight Howard, 39.5 points, 19 rebounds per through the first two. In a Dwight out at Phillips Arena. Joe Johnson and the Hawks looking to go up 2-1. We start the highlights with a miss by Hedo Turkoglu. The Hawks are running. Joe Johnson is scoring. He had 17 points at halftime.
He came out in attack mode, and I think he heard Stack. So Stack, he says, give me early buckets.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I saw from him. Just didn't get enough in the second half.
Dwight Howard, 21 and 15. Stack, did you get enough from him?
Oh yeah. I like what he was doing.
He had Orlando within 2, and then the Hawks are breaking. Josh Smith is scoring, plus the foul. Hawks up 3.
Solid ball game from Josh tonight. Really played solid defense on Turkoglu.
Jamal Crawford, sensational.
The bank's open in the highlight factory at 9 o'clock at night.
Stack, he's got pretty good handles, doesn't he?
Oh, man. I know that move is coming every time. Crossover in and out behind the back, bucket.
Quentin Richardson for 3. You were talking about buckets?
Buckets, money ball. They're going to need more out of him in the next game.
Definitely.
Q gave the Magic the lead, 69-68. Jamal Crawford, he's the king of the 4-point play, and he's done it again.
I heard a tweet, and yes, to say it again, he's the king of the 4-point money ball.
Well, look at that play. Marvin Williams unselfish enough to kick it to the better shooter.
Good point.
And then Dwight Howard and Zaza Pachulia, this is not their first rodeo or their last.
No, it's not. Zaza the enforcer.
Keep that in mind. Dwight Howard now going to work on the low block. Zaza on his back. Zaza getting physical with him, and Dwight Howard splits the D with a sweet move. 21 and 15, 3 blocks. Orlando within 2. Dwight Howard dunks in the miss off of Turkoglu. Orlando within 2. We flash back to the 2008 playoffs, Game 4. Zaza Pachulia and Kevin Garnett go nose to nose. And this has made Zaza a local legend down here.
Yes, Zaza said I use my arms, I use my elbows, and yes, I use my head.
And then we fast forward to Game 3. About 2:20 to go in the game. Dwight driving on Zaza. Zaza fouls him. Dwight gets the elbow up. Jason Richardson's the third man in. And with Stu Jackson in attendance at Phillips Arena, this whole thing breaks out. Zaza and Jay Rich ejected. Dwight Howard assessed his second technical foul in these playoffs. Stack, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see, somebody's getting a suspension here. But the good thing about it, you look at the coaching staff over there on the Atlanta Hawks. I didn't see the Orlando victory. They did a good job of keeping those guys from stepping on the floor. Because if you take one step on that floor, you're getting suspended. So they did a good job of handling that. And obviously the league will handle this situation that happened on the floor.
How much blame goes to Dwight right here for this elbow right there?
I think that's where it started. Zaza, good hard playoff foul. Dwight, a little extension of the elbow. And Jay Rich. Dwight doesn't need help. He's 7 foot, and look at those shoulders. Stay out to play, keep the play going, and keep the game clean.
Dwight took the high road after the game at the podium, but that elbow's not cool, right?
It's not cool at all. And I understand that Dwight's been beat up all year, and especially in this series, but you got to keep your cool.
So, Zaza, we'll maybe see you in Game 4. Dwight Howard finding out that they assessed him with a technical foul. Dwight, you elbowed him, man. It's a technical foul.
But I love it. He never admitted it. He never admitted it.
He did not admit it. He pleaded the fifth at the podium very nicely. Hey, Brandon Batts at the jumper put Orlando up by 1. Al Horford with the answer.
Oh, the ball's huge. Great job by Jamal Crawford turning the corner, forcing the defense to stop him.
So Atlanta up by 1. Hedo Turkoglu trying to make something happen. No dice. It's off the rim. The rebound comes to the Hawks, and they wind it down for Jamal Crawford, and then a miracle happens, Stack.
Oh, yeah, this is not the way they drew it up, but when you got a guy that has a ton of confidence, he can step up and make a huge shot like that for you. Doesn't mind being the hero and doesn't mind being the GOAT. That's the type of player you need to be in the playoffs.
Dwight Howard said he had an angel standing next to him, helping that ball go into the bucket. Dwight, I actually kind of agree with you on that. Hey, J.J. Redick right here with his team down 4. Larry Johnson not in the house. No 4-point play going to be authored up here late in a playoff game. And the Atlanta Hawks prevail. Hugs all around for the Hawks. They get the victory 88-84 in Game 3. They lead the series 2-1. The Atlanta Hawks have beaten the Orlando Magic in 5 of the last 6 meetings going back to the regular season. Joe Johnson, 21, 5, and 5. Jamal Crawford, 23 points. Josh Smith had a double-double. Dwight Howard, 21 and 15 after 39.5 and 19 through the first 2. It was quite a game at the Highlight Factory.